Did they send you to get me out?
Maybe you're thinking you're fighting for the wrong team. Well, then who's that? Letting us both fail back to asshole.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I remember you.
You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a freedom of information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now. I'm a liability to some extent.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago. The conspiracies just keep shaking up. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book,
I don't believe in authorial intent.
you told me you were a liability to Semsdat. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is dead. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my dark neck proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of things. Anyway, a little K shouldn't have sent you. Samizdat has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Samizdat is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa! You know I use the term reliability, real talk.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. We've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the series? BTW, those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on it. ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass? And ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what the radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the Augs to clean house and cry. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade property bank.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Huh. Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them. Good. It's time to go.
Very good, taking up.
I'll be right behind you.
We should get the hell out of here. I think we can...
Good-looking couple.
That was
Has anyone been
exhilarating.
hurt?
Time for Samizdat to go international.
Yes, exit plans, man, exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now. We'll lie low until the morning, then go out to the trash can. Your reply line? Write something.
My God, martial law, curfews, people being jailed for no reason. It reminds me of Warsaw 1982.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
Now what? Do you think we are safe here?
You are for now, but you can't risk going back outside. There's a group organizing underground. They're doing everything they can to create a refuge to get people out.
These men, they are part of this group?
That's right. I know how much it meant to you to stay in Prague, Edward, but things aren't gonna get any better. If there was ever a time to leave, this is it. If you wait here, Case people will come for you. They'll do everything they can to help.
I think I have no choice now. I will wait here. I will cooperate. Thank you for everything you've done.
Good luck, Edward.
Time for Samizdat to go international.
Prague is turning into a town of wreckers. The people behind them have all
Tall,
gone.
dark, and augmented. Over here. Thank you for everything you've done. Now it's my job
I
to
recognize
get
you.
these people out of here.
I appreciate what you've done. Augmented or non-augmented?
More and more difficult to hide.
None.
Tall, dark, and augmented.
I recognize
Over
you.
here.
I suppose you responded. I am willing to
More
volunteer.
and more difficult to
I
hide.
work for the State Department.
I'm sorry, we're talking.
Not now. Declaration of You'll make her lose her place. I got History of permanent. I recognize you.
Some version of Samizdat will always go.
Oh, thank God. I knew.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
You can drop the act, Daria. I know what's going on here. I know there's no one else out there. I ran into an old friend of yours. The name Cipra mean anything to you?
You mean Dr. Cipra? Ugh. Where did you dig him up?
He's worried about you.
He's worried about himself. He's worried about Tai Yong Medical. They're willing to kill to cover things up, to preserve their precious image. Their reasons are savage compared to mine.
I don't believe this is who you are. Something changed in you after Cipra's surgery, made you do things you would never have done otherwise, for reasons that aren't your own. But it's not too late.
Don't be so naive. I am who I've always been. Cipra's surgery, all it did was give me access to another man's technique, his courage to follow through.
I can still help you. Ad hominem 2026.
What did you do? Is that how machines pray?
Listen to me. The neural chip that Dr. Cipra installed in you is in the process of shutting down. Try to focus. This version of you that's been hurting people, I don't believe that was really you.
Then you don't know me very well. Why? Why should this change anything? The procedure gave me access to memory banks that weren't my own. The choice to draw on those memories was mine alone. You can't take them from me.
The shutdown process may take some time. There may be lingering effects, but that doesn't mean it's too late to help you.
You really believe that, don't you? All right. Prove it. Approach me. Come. Closer. Save me from all those horrible things Dr. Cipra did. There's nothing to be scared of, right? Surely, whatever trace of the harvester was inside me is gone now that you've said the magic word.
You obviously need more help than I can offer, but that doesn't mean it's not out there. Whatever power the neural chip had over you should be diminishing now. You should be able to fight whatever urges Svobodka's memories inspired in you.
I don't need help. You do. You need to be saved. All Ogs need to be saved. Svobodka inspired me to... I can make you human again. I have to make you human again to atone for what I am.
This notion you got that augmented people need saving, that there's something less than human. Look, I didn't know her, but I guarantee you Angela Gunn was a human being. Her humanity was defined by her ideas, her passions, the causes she believed in. It had nothing to do with whether or not she was augmented.
Svobodka never saw them as individuals. To him, they were victims of an age that terrified him. Mirror images of the monster he had become. He believed the entire race was under attack, that mechanization would keep our souls from migrating.
How does that sound like to you when you say it? Migration of the soul, victims of an age? I'm not talking abstract concepts here. I'm talking about people. Svobodka never saw his victims as human beings because it would have made it impossible to do what he did. He was sick, he was scared. Whatever he was no savior.
You're right. The more he killed, the easier it became. That is why he had to repeat the actions, ritualize them. It was a way of justifying his beliefs. If you kill one man, the memory is like an anvil. if you kill 7, you quickly forget the first. It all starts to seem inevitable. Surely it must be obvious to you by now. The Daria you came here to save no longer exists. She hasn't for a long time. All that remains now is his drive, his legacy, his cause.
Fabotka didn't have a cause. He was a serial killer, acting out on impulses that he tried to couch in spiritual rhetoric. A way of convincing himself that his actions were justified, but they weren't. No amount of faith or abstraction makes it okay to dehumanize people the way he did.
No. No, it doesn't. But so what if you're right? So what that Svobodka's motivations cannot stand up to scrutiny? His actions, my actions, cannot be justified. Where does that leave me? If those others did not deserve to die, then I deserve to die.
It's not for me to judge you. I want smarter people than me to look into this neural procedure you underwent. Dig into Cipra and Tai Young.
So you're offering me a fair trial?
I'm not offering anything. But if there's any hope of moving on here, not killing anyone else is a good start. Society has every right to judge you, and it also has a right to hear all about Cipra and Tai Young Medical. I'm not an expert on extenuating circumstances, but I'd say you have an interesting case.
You were right before, about the override process taking time. I can feel him receding. Memories of memories no longer crashing against me like they did. Let me prove it to you. Come closer. I want at least one person to know that I'm no longer what I was.
All right, Daria, we need to get you out of here for real now. This needs to end.
The version of me who did those things to Angela, I cannot even imagine it being me, even though I know it was. Whatever happens now, whatever the authorities decide, I hope you believe me.
What's going on here? What the hell am I interrupting?
Detective Montag.
Daria's got a story to tell you. How you react may have something to do with your thoughts on experimental neural therapies and big medical conglomerates.
I don't understand. Where is the harvester?
I want to turn myself in.
One of you really needs to start explaining.
I want to confess to the killings of Angela Gunn, Misha Voracek, Pavel Klima, and Leonie Wolf. I also need to tell you about a neural procedure I underwent. It involves Tai Young Medical and a man named Dr. Nicholas Cipra. I hope you'll listen.
You can handle this from here. Just listen carefully to what she has to say.
All right, Daria. I think you should start at the beginning.
2 years ago, I signed up for a program sponsored by Tai Young Medical. They said they could help people to become better versions of themselves. It all feels so long ago now. Another lifetime.
I suggest you remember everything you possibly can about this procedure you underwent. Who was involved, when it happened.
I'm not that person.
I
swear to you.
take your time. For now, nothing's going to happen until I get the full story.
Can you leave that alone, please?
Access granted.
I'll make you human again. Let me show you how it's done. Now you're mine. I'll save you. Let me show you how it's done. We'll save you. I'll make you human again.
As if the violence could spread all the way into the city.
You look a little pale. Are you feeling all right? I will try to find you a little. I'll make sure you get the full thing.
You want to do business? The man is over there.
Whatever you need, I've got it. You need a...
Stars is a man. He'll set you up.
Remain calm. I'm sure the fight will arrive soon.
Kvůli obavám z šířících se nepokojů byli zástupci. Celému městě vyhlásit zákaz vycházení. Dbejte pokynů příslušníků státní policie.
Tady skoro umlátili k smrti za to, že porušil ten zákon.
I'm watching you, friend. No.
Let's get to business.
Sophisticated choice.
Maybe I'll come back.
Pleasure. Welcome back. I'm finished for the day.
I'm watching.
He's taken everything I had.
No funny moves. Bye. What you need and clear out.
Takhle to. První.
Where is it going to go? Fucking patrol. Here? What the hell could happen here?
It's obvious the government killed Ryan.
Members of the UN Security Council have been seen in Santo.
Tam se dneska nedostane.
You shouldn't be outside tonight, Adam. Prague is no longer safe.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm looking at a police barricade right now.
They will not let you pass. But I can help with that. I suggest you take cover.
Eliza, what do you have in mind? Subtle.
Now is your chance to get past them. Be careful, Adam. I do not want to lose you again.
Jensen, you still alive out there?
Yeah, just made it to the red light district. Any luck with that search warrant?
State police aren't even taking my calls. I'm afraid you're on your own this time.
Story of my life. But I got it, don't worry. Miller, Diwali owned most of the apartments surrounding the old theater, isn't that right?
Yeah, and they're very possessive of them. So if you're thinking of getting in that way,
it's gone a little further than just thinking.
Then expect it to zip straight past peaceful negotiation the minute they see you.
What the?
Mind your own business.
Hey! We are not talking.
You want some?
Another night, another
Paying
I probably won't
I especially hope you didn't forget anything.
Only a leisure.
You're both just jealous. You want some action? Nobody up there.
Well, look at this. When I said you had a pair on you, mister, I had no idea how big. You do know there's a curfew on, right?
Thought I noticed a change in the clientele out there.
Ha! Yeah. Less snapshots, more pot shots. But management says the Red Queen stays open. And it don't pay to question management here. So, what'll it be?
Staying open during a lockdown seems like a recipe to lose money. Doesn't come off like a sound business decision.
We've got the reputation to think about here at the Red Queen. Opened every night since it was established, as far as I know. Besides, the management has plenty of other interests to offset a slow night here.
I've heard they're very interested in theater.
You could say that, but you didn't hear it from me.
I was never even in here. You've got some loyal customers, risking a bullet for a drink and a screw.
Oh yeah? What are you risking it for?
It's probably better I don't tell you.
Right. Well, they've been here since before the lockdown. Some lost track of time while having fun. A few are locals with no other place to go. So, less loyal than desperate and scared.
Scared? Of the police or of the Golem riot spreading to the rest of the city?
Please. You don't buy that shit any more than I do. The riots aren't coming anywhere near the city proper. This is just an excuse to clamp down a little tighter, you know? Keep us under control.
Actually, I think I'm gonna pass.
You change your mind, I'll be right here.
I don't like you hanging around us.
My friend thinks that just because Ravage trust me...
Not much business tonight, honey. No street traffic, obviously, except the crazy brave ones.
Get out of here.
Oblivious to what's going on.
That's a
You
pretty
people aren't
sexy
exactly
way to
normal.
What are you doing here?
Up.
Be back in a few minutes.
Someone's moved the leasing. Just
I haven't had any clients in 2 hours.
I have a wonderful family that loves me.
Be right.
I'm the luckiest.
I haven't had any clients in 2 hours.
Hello?
He is like the... Curtains about to rise.
Yes, and anyone who went to here will find us on the alert with extra security. We will just die.
Know your place. Know when to strike.
Still nothing.
Do not take this for granted.
Who keeps leaving their pox lying around?
Stay patient, man. You'll move up. Wait for the right time.
Think I'm getting sick. Need a drink. I've not seen a thing today.
Good, good.
Cannot believe they were spying on each other.
If we were back home, she would never dare speak to me that way.
Feels like this is going to be a long time.
Good look for you, Rat.
You ready?
Damn ad.
Here are our top stories. Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took time away from his convention circuit to speak with me about recent upheavals in Prague. Here is what the billionaire business mogul had to say.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
group of non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles, have begun patrolling the streets of Lewistown, Montana. They claim the government... regardless of augmented status, have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. In apparent retribution...
Behind the doors of the main entrance.
Every time we go in and out of the theater, we'll be walking right past them.
Don't be so nervous. That EMP man. You're not an dog, are you? Even if they go off, you have nothing to worry about. Up. Behind the doors of the main entrance.
Every time we go in and out of the theater, we'll be walking right past them.
Don't be so nervous. That EMP man. You're not an dog, are you? Even if they go off, you have nothing to worry about.
Jensen, you said Marchenko needed to finalize a deal, right?
With the Diwali, yeah. Not a lot to go on, I know.
Maybe not. But these guys are the best smugglers in the world, which means a lot of forged paperwork. You might find something in the Kingpin's office.
Assuming I can find that.
Let's just get this over there.
Well, what the fuck was that?
We have to check the perimeter, man.
I saw something. Over here.
I'll go.
You got the MPs ready?
Это ёбаный хуй, мистер Экс. What's that?
I need a drink.
Think we are clear?
Best to keep my guard up.
That place are for bandits.
We should take down these old posters. Their eyes are creeping me out.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
I never saw you. You were never here.
A group of protesters demanded freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of augmented status.
Stay away.
Something.
Noted. They will make peace with what we agree. That is good for business. But at what cost?
This is not a fucking discussion!
We can still limit the damage. We do not know what these people have planned for London. It could be...
I decide how the Valley do business, not you.
But it's Orchid. You want to deliver to the Safe Harbor Convention before it even begins.
Do you have shit in your ears as well as between them? Get the fuck out of my office! Now!
Miller, Marchenko is targeting the Safe Harbor Convention in London.
Jesus, there'll be hundreds of people there.
How fast can we move on this?
I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Valley agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
They need a fucking vacation.
Access granted.
Place was palpably away from the glow. Now look.
I won't annoy you.
Now, don't do anything stupid.
This is just the beginning.
You want to know
my
how I know
friend.
it's open season on the
A civil
Augmented?
war is
I
coming.
mean, besides
It
the
is inevitable.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
We got it wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
That doesn't make any sense. Millions of displaced Augs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else standing in the Illuminati's way.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop. I take it Brown's been campaigning against the act?
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money and influence to stop it.
What about the orchid sample I gave you? Marchenko's smuggling more of it into London. Were you able to analyze it?
Believe it or not, it's not a bioweapon, or at least it's not meant to be one. It's a genome editing drug. It targets the gene linked to OG rejection and deletes it.
OG rejection? Must be why I survived. I don't suffer from rejection syndrome.
What? Are you telling me you don't need neuropazine? Shit, man, that makes you...
1 in a billion, I know. The orchid, Alex. You said it's not meant to be a bioweapon.
Right. The files you and Jaina's got from the vault, they suggest Reed's team isn't finished making the orchid yet. It's supposed to replace the deleted gene with an artificial one that accepts augmentations. But until they do, it's deadly. Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse. If Brown and all his elegant fancy potential investors get dosed, and Picus News broadcasts images of them, it's gonna send a message.
I'd better warn Miller. You can stay here if you want, till the curfew's lifted.
I can take care of myself. But when the task force hits London, keep me in the loop. Not sure what I can do, but... good luck, Adam. And be safe.
Miller, it's Jensen. Is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable to consider.
You can brief him yourself at TF-29's airfield. We're mobilizing.
Copy that. How do I get there?
Damn curfew's still in effect. So if you can get to Chicane's place, he'll fly you to it. Miller out.
I have to reiterate some things. I just thought of something, Steve. Even though I can't seem to unmove my eyes from her, that Picus slut puppet Eliza Cassan is never going to tell us how Rucker really died. She'll just give us the same recycled news story she did the last time. Dude with augment suddenly just loses his shit and kills someone. Only in this version, Eliza says he killed himself. The same way the president of the saying, cannot compute, and suddenly vapor is coming out of his antenna ears. Or maybe what it really is, Rucker is in our vapor network, telling you suckers to get mad, get mad! Before he can get it all out, there he is, dead on a stage for all of us to see. Tell us what you mean we're gonna get no posthumous Oscar.
Caution patrol mode. Go. Refrain to drown a duck.
Miller's not here yet?
He's already left for the main hangars with McCready's team. We're supposed to rendezvous with them there. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Unbelievable. You told him it's a credible threat. I understand that. There are hundreds of lives at risk.
I hope you're wrong about this, Jensen.
So do I.
Fine. Have your men pull back until I can talk to him myself. Miller out. Change in plans. Mac, you and your team will rendezvous with our London division. Secure the perimeter until I tell you to come back in. Jensen, you and I are on the roof.
Is there a problem?
Wrap it up, gentlemen. Approaching the target building now.
Get your coat. You're gonna need it. I don't have to tell you what's happening. You know the drill. There are people down there. Radical, augmented people who've been sidelined by this world and who think the only way to stop the oppression is by tearing down everything in their way. Their grievances may be just. Maybe they should be heard. But never on these terms. The world may be going to shit, but we're here to stand against the chaos. Every one of the guests down there are counting on us to keep them safe. Let's make sure we do.
Director Miller, I'm Nathaniel Brown. Thank you for agreeing to handle this discreetly.
We didn't exactly have a choice. You threatened to invoke the Corporate Sovereignty Act.
I gave your London division a full day to sweep for explosives. They found nothing.
It's not just bombs we're concerned with.
I've also replaced all the food and beverage, brought in extra guards from Tarvis Security Services, and ordered the men to work with your team when it arrives. Trust me, I'm taking this threat very seriously.
Then why not cancel the event?
This isn't the first time extremists have threatened to tear down the Safe Harbor Initiative. Pro-AUG supporters think we're profiting from their misery, promoting more failures like Gollum City. While anti-AUG racists can't stand the thought of any augmented person living in peace. Canceling this event will only embolden all of them.
The men planning to attack here tonight are no ordinary extremists. They murdered Talus Rucker, and they want to frame the Augmented Rights Coalition if their attack tonight succeeds.
Is this true? How do you know it?
How does it matter? We're here because of a credible threat against you and your Safe Harbor Convention.
These men are out to stop you. They know you've been campaigning against the Human Restoration Act. They need it to pass. They don't care how many lives they destroy, as long as that happens. But we do.
It's Agent Jensen, isn't it? David Seraph told me about you. You might not believe this, Agent, but I'm also trying to save lives tonight. The lives of your people. Several members of the UN Security Council are on my guest list tonight. I plan to convince them just how wrong the act really is. Talus Rucker couldn't stop it from passing. But I can.
Where are you meeting them?
In a secure conference room off the reception hall. Men from your London division have already cleared it.
Doesn't matter. I want to see this room myself, and I want Agent Jensen here to coordinate with Tarvos Security, while the rest of my team re-examines the building. Discreetly, of course.
The head of our Tarvos division is Liam Slater. He's waiting for your man to join him in the Central Security Office.
Go see him, Agent, and keep MacReady and me in the loop. Mr. Brown, if you'll show me that conference room.
Alex, I'm at the Apex Center. Brown's got members of the Security Council here tonight. Members sympathetic to AUG rights.
You understand they must be protected at all costs.
Janus? Were you eavesdropping on me?
Forgive me, but the situation did seem to merit it.
Right. Well, if I need your advice tonight, I'll ask.
The Illuminati already tried once to control human evolution. Having failed, it appears that some of them now are pushing for complete eradication of your kind. We need to stop them. Brown and the people he's meeting with tonight may be the only ones who can.
Adam, Janus is right.
We'll see.
Move away. Access to this part of the building is restricted. Security personnel only.
Chief Slater's expecting me.
Chief... Oh, right. He's, unavailable at the moment. Urgent matter.
The urgent matter is why I'm here.
I'm sorry. Who did you say you were with?
I didn't. Look, I have an appointment to meet with Liam Stevens, Chief Liam Stevens, and I don't have a lot of time. Could you try him on the radio for me?
I'll do better than that. You wait here, and I'll tell Stevens personally that you are here to see him, okay?
Miller, MacReady. Tarvos isn't letting me in. The guard I spoke to, something's not right here. MacReady, anyone from Tarvos Security contact you yet?
Negative. Which is odd, actually. Shit. If the building's already compromised, forget it. We stay on task. Jensen, get inside Slater's office and find out what's going on.
Copy that.
Max, send a team up for support right away. Already on the way.
I never expected the ambush.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Run complete.
Marking and uploading.
Marking go. Confirm.
I never expected
Eyes on negative.
Beyond that, proceed.
Thought Tardos might have been more trouble.
Connected to network. Security. Who is that?
The wrench? Who knows? Who cares? Probably a guest at the reception. Got off on the wrong floor, maybe.
What an idiot. Well, you'll get bored and leave. Everything back there is secure.
Good. Word will come up soon enough that it's all over.
Moving to next waypoint. Confirm.
No problem. Confirmed, as you were.
Waypoint clear. Confirmed.
Update, as you were.
Thought Tarvos might have been more trouble.
Security active. Confirmed.
Can confirm.
Miller, McCready, I've got Tarvos bodies up here. We are definitely compromised.
Fuck. All right, men, listen up. We expected something like this. Mac, how close are you to the CSO?
Entering the stab... Oh, shit. Fucking doors are on security lockdown. I can't go anywhere but back.
Jensen, there should be a security override switch inside Slater's office. Get in there, get the doors unlocked, and get Mac and his team moving again.
Copy that.
Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting live from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacity, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and... Ariel, up in the street.
Based in a new series focusing on innovation.
You copy that, Loping?
This week's episode, Rabia, City of the
Base is
Future.
compromised.
According to its creator, Rabia is a new way of living, a device that is at the heart of the Santo Group's Safe Harbor initiative. The city, the first of its haven for augmented people. A stable and self-sufficient hub of creativity and innovation, based on the principles of arcology, the blending of architecture and ecology.
Who was that?
The planning and construction of the city is unique.
Base is compromised. Got to set up some...
Quiet. Confirmed. Update. You work.
Access granted.
Look at the results. Do them all up, not one shot fire. Exactly as planned. If tonight's festivities go off. Not to worry. Starbucks security service is on the case.
Double confirmed. Possible. Tag confirmed. Go.
Took them all out, not one shot. Exactly as planned. I know that shitty command. Not to worry. Starbucks security service is on the case.
Control clear. Confirmed.
Updated, as you were. Building is ours.
Security active. Confirmed.
All clear, all quiet. Confirmed.
Can confirm.
My friends, there's been darkness in the world of late. But where there is darkness, there is also opportunity, and we must seize it. We are the ones who can bring light back into the world. If we must, we will take up that torch, and we will make sure that all the augmented have a chance to live with dignity. I'd like to propose a toast.
Miller, McCready. CCTV shows another compromised area. Back of the house. Looks like catering.
I've got eyes on that area as well. It looks like our bogus Tavos units are using a guarded security door to access the reception hall. Oh, fuck! They're everywhere, circulating among the guests.
What are they playing at? Why aren't they fucking shooting yet? Jensen, any sign of Marchenko or the Orchid?
Negative. Neither. Miller, can you get to Brown?
I'm moving to him now, but Jensen, we need to know if the Orchid is in play. Get down here, circulate and find a key to that door. One of the guards must have it on him.
Copy that. But it'd be easier if I knew how many guards I'm dealing with.
I'll upload their patrol routes to your retinal log. But we don't want all hell breaking loose down here. So take them down quietly. Mac, you rally with Jensen ASAP. I'll pick up Brown and get him safe. Good luck, man.